Lil Durk has reportedly broken down in tears while in jail, reaching out to Wack 100 for help. According to sources close to the situation, Durk made a desperate phone call from behind bars, pleading with the infamous West Coast manager and music executive to step in, call his lawyers, and assist with the mounting bail money the court demanded. While many fans remain unsure of the true nature of the relationship between Lil Durk and Wack 100, what's becoming clear is that Durk seems to rely on him in ways that no one could have predicted. The rap world is now buzzing with one question. Why did Lil Durk turn to Wack 100 of all people? And what does this mean for the already fractured alliances in hip-hop? The story begins in the quiet tension of a courtroom, where Durk, facing new charges tied to an old case, looked more broken than fans had ever seen him. The All My Life rapper, known for his confidence and composure even in the toughest moments, appeared visibly shaken as the judge denied his initial bail request. Insiders claim that as soon as he returned to his cell, Durk made a series of phone calls, but one of them stood out. It wasn't to his mother, his fiancée, or even his label. It was to Wack 100, the polarizing manager known for his loud opinions and ruthless business tactics. People close to the situation say Durk was crying on the call, saying he didn't know who else to trust. Please do not forget to like this video, share and subscribe to this channel if you want more updates like this. Thank you. Now, let's get back into the video. The phone call allegedly lasted just under 15 minutes, but carried the weight of a lifetime of pressure. Durk, reportedly emotional and panicked, told Wack that he needed help covering part of the bail amount that had been set absurdly high, as well as guidance on what legal steps to take next. Wack, who has had a long history of public feuds with several rappers, including those connected to Durk's own circle, was reportedly silent for a few moments before replying in his usual straightforward tone. Witnesses who overheard part of the call claim Wack told Durk, "You know you owe me for this, right? You count me like I'm your last option." What's shocking here isn't just that Durk reached out. It's who he reached out to. The hip-hop world has always seen Wack 100 as someone aligned more with West Coast artists and figures like The Game or Blueface. His reputation for being blunt, controversial, and sometimes outright confrontational has made him one of the most divisive figures in the industry. On the other hand, Lil Durk, hailing from Chicago's South Side, is seen as a symbol of the streets, a man who climbed out of chaos to become one of the biggest names in modern rap. Their worlds rarely collided, until now. Those who've been following Durk's journey know he's faced mounting legal pressure for years. Between previous firearm charges, allegations connected to violent incidents, and an ongoing spotlight from law enforcement, the pressure on Durk's camp has been immense. But what's surprising in this new development is that his usual allies, 300 Entertainment, OTF members, and even industry friends, seem to have gone quiet. No one has publicly addressed Durk's current legal battle, leaving fans wondering whether the Chicago rapper has been left to face the system alone. According to sources, Wack 100 didn't immediately agree to help. He reportedly told Durk he would look into it and see what could be done. But that response, though simple, was enough to give Durk a glimmer of hope. After the call ended, insiders say Durk sat on the edge of his jail cot, staring at the floor in silence. For someone who's built a legacy off strength, loyalty, and resilience, it must have been a crushing moment to realize that he might not have as many allies as he once thought. Rumors began spreading fast, faster than ever. Within hours of word leaking out about Durk's desperate plea, social media exploded. Fans on X, formerly Twitter, started posting hashtags like #FreeDurk and #WackSaveDurk, with many speculating that Wack 100 now had the upper hand in an unexpected power shift. Some even went as far as suggesting that Wack might use the situation to leverage influence over Durk's career once he's released. If Wack helps him out now, one fan tweeted, he basically owns part of OTF whether they like it or not. Wack 100 never wanted to shy away from attention, didn't directly confirm or deny the rumors, but during a recent live stream, he hinted at the situation in his usual cryptic style. When these rappers get jammed up, they remember who really got the resources, Wack said. A lot of these dudes talk tough, but when it's time to get real help, they call me. Fans immediately flooded the comments asking if he was talking about Lil Durk, but Wack smiled and changed the subject, though his smirk said more than enough. Behind the scenes, It appears Wack might actually be taking steps to assist. Reports surfaced that one of Wack's longtime associates, a defense attorney based in Los Angeles, had been contacted by someone connected to Durk's legal team. Whether Wack made the introduction or not remains unclear, but it's fueling speculation that he's moving quietly to position himself as a savior in this situation. If true, this could be one of the most surprising alliances hip-hop has seen in years. A partnership between two men from opposite sides of the country, drawn together by desperation and strategy. Some insiders are calling it a business move masked as loyalty. Wack 100, after all, doesn't move without a plan. Those who watch his career know he's always 10 steps ahead, whether it's negotiating deals, managing artists, or involving himself in high-profile conflicts. Helping Lil Durk could be his way of expanding influence into the Midwest and tapping into a new network of artists loyal to OTF. On the other hand, it could simply be a case of Wack recognizing an opportunity to build a bridge with one of the most influential names in modern rap. But for Lil Durk, this isn't about politics. It's about survival. Sitting behind bars with uncertainty hanging over his head, Durk reportedly told close associates that he just wants to make a home to his family. He's grown tired of the constant cycle of fame, fear, and fighting for his freedom. The tears he shed on that call to Wack weren't just about money or lawyers. They were about exhaustion, years of losing friends, facing public scrutiny, and carrying the weight of the streets have clearly taken a toll. What's ironic, though, is how many of Durk's rivals have seized a moment to mock him. Some bloggers and lesser-known rappers have posted clips implying that Durk's tough image is starting to crack. Others say the situation exposes how isolated he's become at the top. Whereas all the people he put on, one comment read, "Why he calling Wack if OTF so solid?" It's a painful reality in the rap world. The higher you climb, the fewer people you can truly depend on. Still, a few industry figures have come to Durk's defense. DJ Academics, who has had his fair share of conflict with Durk, even commented on the situation during a live session, saying, "Look, man, we don't know the details, but if Durk really called Wack, that a power move. Ain't nobody gonna clown him for trying to survive. Everybody gets desperate when they facing them walls." That sentiment seems to echo what many fans feel deep down, that at the end of the day, Lil Durk is human,